superstar viewers. Today is, what is it, December 14th. I am on my way to the physical therapist. As y'all know, twice a week I go for my shoulder. And I've been feeling so encouraged lately that my shoulder has been feeling so good. And put on, my window was all frosty this morning on my car. But as you can see, the sun is out. Yay! Cannot complain when the sun is out. Even though it is a little chilly, it's 33, a little nippy out. But we don't have any snow in the forecast until Saturday. And I'm happy about that. I think it's going to get to like 41 today. So I'm like ecstatic on that. In December, anything in the 40s and above, I will take that. So yeah, we're heading off to physical therapy. I say we, me, and you guys are coming with me right now. But I just thought I would go ahead and video and talk to you guys. And I was just watching somebody, Richie Hustles, he's doing a Vlogmas. And I remember so many reselling YouTubers last year did the Vlogmas. So pretty much you do like, I think a video every month of December. And I was like, oh, maybe I should do like the 12 days of Christmas and start a Vlogmas today, but it would really only be the 11 days. And then I thought, oh, I could do it tomorrow and do the 10 days of Christmas. And then I thought, oh, no way. I don't want to have to do something. As you all know, I'm a lazy YouTuber. I don't want to have to do something. I want to do it when I feel like it and all that kind of stuff. So, which, I don't know. So many times I wish, honestly, I got to say that there's many times that I say to myself, you should go live, you should go live. And then I'm like, nah. I do my 2 days a week, but I really like it. I honestly could be live all the time. But you guys would be bored with me if you saw me all the time. Like I'm like all hazy, ain't I? Because the sun's coming in. The sun's coming in. So what I wanted to talk to you guys today, a couple things as I was getting ready this morning. I talked yesterday on my show a little bit about seasonal Q4, and I've been seeing in some Facebook groups, and I saw it again this morning. Somebody saying how my sales are down. It's not what I thought. This is my first Q4. I thought this area is so bumpy. I thought that they were sales were going to go up. I've heard all about Q4 and great sales. And somebody's like, well, what do you sell? And she's like, well, I sell bread and butter used clothing. And I'm thinking, who's going out right now to buy a St. John's Bay used shirt? I gotta tell you, I went to JCPenney's yesterday, got myself a new pair of jeans. I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm so excited because I went down a size. I've lost some weight. And I got some was it St. John's Bay? Or was it, I don't remember the brand. But it was at Penny's, and I did some Christmas shopping, and I got some shirts for $3. $3. They were on sale, and then they had a 50% off coupon. Like when you walk in the door, you grab this coupon and you pull it, and it tells you 30, 40, or 50% off. And I had the 50, and I got I got three shirts. I got my jeans for only $10. They were Anna brand. So I'm like, who's gonna go online right now? There's so many stores selling stuff for so cheap, even online, that you can buy brand new. So if you're selling used clothing, bread and butter, people are really not sourcing that right now because there's so many retailers having great sales. So I wanted just to talk to you guys about how important I think it is that even if that's what you sell most of the year, right, or 12 months of the year, you can still sell that stuff. But I highly suggest supplementing Q4 with things that people will buy during Q4. I belong in an Etsy group, and somebody was saying how they sell, what was it they sell? Oh, they sell logos for like a brand, right? So they do like graphic design logo. And she was saying how her sales have just like became non-existent during Q4. And I was going to say something, but I'll read through the comments before I comment and see if somebody else said it. and then I just like their post if I agree with it. But somebody had said, well, most people are not starting a business in the middle of quarter four, and they're not investing the money in like a logo design during quarter four. Most people have already kind of set themselves up to be in business by quarter four. But come January, there are a lot of people who've got New Year's resolutions that I'm going to start my new business come January. I'm going to jump in and do this. I'm going to get my domain. I'm going to open this. I'm going to open that, like that type of thing. So I think come January, her sales will probably start picking up again. Plus, people get their tax return money, and they'll use that to invest into a new venture that they're looking at. So it's just something that during quarter four, people just are not really buying. And somebody had suggested to her, why don't you, if you're a graphic designer, why don't you design like Christmas cards or gift tags or, I don't know, like printables, design something that somebody can print and frame. And I gotta be honest with you, my daughter had some artwork she wanted, which is a graphic designer that designed it. They're like cartoon wild animals. So like, let's say for like instance, a white-tailed deer, and on the antlers there's a bunch of hold on, there's an Amish carriage here, and I'm just trying to see and trying to time to see if he's gonna show up at this corner when I'm about ready to get here. So, all right, good. I didn't want to cut him off. All right, so that's what my daughter wanted for Christmas this year, and man, those were expensive. But she is all about, I'm so proud of her, she's all about supporting local people, local artists, and just small businesses. She's very, very big on that. Like, she does not shop at Walmart. She would not buy anything from Amazon. Like, she's very much into the local stuff, the local scene. Even when it comes to like grocery shopping, she shops at like the co-op and farmers markets and stuff like that. So like the whole point of it is people don't like the word pivot. They're like, oh, I don't like pivot. And we heard that a lot when COVID hit. Like, sometimes you got to pivot your business. And I mean, I've had to do it because my main thing was going out and doing RA and picking up stuff for resale. Gosh, I cannot stand how like light there. That's a little better, huh? Would be picking up stuff on clearance for resale, but you just can't find the clearance stuff as much anymore. And so I've had to pivot my business, and actually it's been really good because it moved me into the direction that I kind of been wanting to go in. But it's so hard to stop something that's producing income for you to move towards something that maybe you got more of a passion for, but it's going to take a little bit longer to get that income at that same level, if ever at that level, which, I mean, hopefully it does, but I don't know if it'll ever get up there. And, you know, so for quarter four for me, I really focused more on doing retail arbitrage and going to Walmart and picking up holiday stuff and going to other places and picking up holiday stuff. Or a lot of times last year I bought a bunch of stuff on clearance, and even though I list it right away, some things still sell throughout the year. But at Christmas time, obviously Christmas things will sell greater than they do the rest of the time of the year. So focusing on that and thinking ahead. You can't wait until November to think about quarter four. You really need to start planning ahead and thinking about, what am I going to do during quarter four? What are people going to want? And there are things that people want all the time. You don't always have to be chasing after like the number one toy of the year, which I don't even know what that toy is. So I didn't even do toys at all this year. I, in the past, have chased after toys and did a lot of, you know, retail arbitrage and picked up toys at Dollar General and Walmart and Ollie's. Ollie's just had their big 25% off all toys on Sunday. I didn't even go. I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain that this year. So it's just a matter of finding something that's going to sell. And I heard this person, I felt so bad for them because they were saying how their family's not going to have much of a Christmas because their sales have dropped and they don't have the money to buy gifts. And I'm thinking, pivot your business. Pivot your business. You got to do something else during Q4. If what you do all year long is not something that sells, then change what you're selling. And it's the same thing we hear all the time during like the summer slowdown. People are like, oh, the summer slowdown, things just aren't selling. And that is true. People are busy. They're not online buying as much. But you got to think about, well, what are people buying online? And I can tell you as an Amazon shopper, or not shopper, but an Amazon seller, what are they buying online? Well, swimming pools, bathing suits, sunscreen or sunblock. Listen, lady, why'd you pull so far out? They're buying all those types of things. So you got to think about, what are people buying? Like grills, barbecue stuff, accessories for the pool, outdoor games like the bean bag tossy thing. Was that cornhole? That's really popular. So like looking into what are people still buying in the summer. So yeah, maybe they're not buying your Pendleton wool sweater in July, but they might be interested in buying, you know, your I don't know, something else, right? Something else that's that time of year. So you gotta sometimes just look at what are you selling and move the direction of what you sell. And if you love selling Pendleton sweaters, you can still source and list them, but you need to be prepared to be listing other stuff that's gonna kind of offset the times when things are low because people aren't buying whatever it is that you're trying to sell. So that's the number one thing I really wanted to share with you guys, is just learning to read the market. You know, there's so many, I guess, I don't know if there's like newsletters. I know that eBay used to put out something, and I haven't seen it in a while, from Jordan Sweetman, that showed like what are the top selling items. And I don't know, I feel like I haven't seen that anytime recently. So I'm sure it might be out there, but I know Mercari, you can go on Mercari and you can look and see like what's been selling. And there's so many other the websites you can look and just search like what's sold recently and see and take a look and kind of drive the direction of what you might be looking to source. Well, of course, we know on eBay they push sneakers. So if you have a source to get some nice sneakers, then those are always something that's, you know, I guess kicks, right? They call them kicks, not sneakers. Or is it not even kicks anymore? I don't even know. I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't know, or a shoe head, or whatever they call them. I wear my Skechers. That's what I got on. That's what I wear every day, my Skechers. And when these wear out, I'll probably go buy another pair of Skechers. Although I did have a nice pair of Adidas sneakers I really liked. But I gotta tell you though, it is so depressing not having any leaves on the trees. It's really sad. Everything's so brown. There is some of the grass is still green in spots, but because we have been getting snow, a lot of the grass has turned brown. And I don't like this time of year. I love color. I like color. So what else I got going on today? So I think after I get home, I got 22 orders on Amazon. I got a package. I think I've got 7 or 8 orders on Etsy. I think two or three orders on three, at least 3 on eBay I've got to do. I don't know where else. Who else do I have sales from? I don't think I have. Oh, I did have one on Facebook. I sold a Lego set on Facebook. Gosh, I think it's a Lego set I picked up in like May or June. So even though I said I'm not selling toys, like I'm not sourcing toys, but I'm still selling some of the toys that I've had listed for a while. Some of them for like a year. But I'm definitely not going out sourcing toys and stuff like that like I have in the past. So I'm going to get that done. And then once I get that packaged, I want to do a pre-recorded video. I know I'm really late, but I kind of want to just join in on it. I haven't done it the last few years, but I've seen videos on it, which is the Sarth. I think they call it the Sarth, which is like, it's like supporting other like resellers. So it's a video that just spotlights 10 items you got for sale and just kind of encouraging your viewers or other people to kind of go and take a look, and if they're in the market for it, to go ahead and buy it. Tomorrow, the 15th, is the last guaranteed type of, they say guaranteed, but you know, the last day to ship stuff to get there by Christmas. So my plan is, if I put that video out today, if anybody wants anything, you can buy it today or even tomorrow. I will ship all the way up to like 3 o'clock. I'll run to the post office and to make sure it gets there. Even though my post office closes at 1:30, there's another one town over. I can go over there and drop it off. They're open till 4. So my plan is to hopefully get everything out by tomorrow, and then I'm going to be like, not closing down, but my mindset is just not Christmas anymore. And I was going to run a sale yesterday on all my Christmas stuff, and I forgot to do that. I was just going to do a 1-day flash sale just to move stuff out. I might set that up as soon as I get home today. Wow, the parking lot is so empty. Like, there's cars over there, but I think that's all the workers. Over here, there's like one other patient, it looks like. Wow. All right, I'm at the PT. I'll probably talk to you guys on my way home. I'm back. That was a good session. He was saying that my arm was really tight today. He goes, but your range of motion has really increased. So I was telling him how I did a grocery pickup this week in my back door. I said, I have a Highlander, and you have a button you can push for the door to come down. And I reached up with my bad arm, because my good arm was holding a bag, and I pushed the button. I said, I was able to reach the button. I was so happy. And I was kind of mentioning how when I was doing like Weight Watchers and stuff, we would always have this thing called non-scale victories. So if you go and like buy a pair of pants that are smaller than what you normally wear, like what I did yesterday, that you kind of would celebrate that. So maybe the scale isn't showing that you're losing weight, but you are, but your pants are fitting looser, or maybe you walked up a flight of stairs and you weren't as tired, or, you know, just kind of celebrating those types of things. Non-scale victories, I call them. So I felt like that's what I was kind of celebrating, even though it has nothing to do with losing weight. I was able to reach up and hit that. I said, yeah, I did a little dance jig. He goes, wow, that's great. He asked how my business was going, and I said sales have been really, really well. Like, I'm happy with my sales. My sales are down from last year, but I'm really happy with where my sales are this year. I really couldn't feel like I could ask for anything more. I'm very, very happy. I said, I'm having a good week. I went shopping for a new pair of pants yesterday, and I found a pair of jeans, and they are a size smaller than I normally wear. So I've lost 30 pounds in the last like year and a half, 2 years. And so I said, yeah, so I'm happy that my pants, you know, went down a size. I said I had a sale on my website that I just opened up, a new online store that is my own domain name. And I said I had my first sale, which I can't remember if I shared that on the way here or not, but I had that. And it's not somebody I know. Like, it's a legit like sale. Somebody found me through, I think probably from either a Facebook or a Instagram ad that I was doing, and bought from that, which I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. So I said that, plus I was able to reach up and hit the button. Like, I'm having a good week. My arm's feeling good, my pants are smaller, and I've got some good sales. So what more could you ask for? It's been great. So let me just share a little bit with you guys, an update on my Shopify. I'm going to share with you as I go along, like what seems to be working. I'm gonna test a bunch of things and just kind of see what are the results. So I created 2 ads. I set up that Shopify store. I think I need this anymore. I set up the Shopify store, and I bought my domain, and I have it going forwarding right to my Shopify store. And then after getting that all set up, which it really took a while. My store is filled with things I had on Etsy, and you can import your Etsy listings into Shopify. But the biggest problem was it made it think that it was all digital products. So I think I shared this before with you guys in my last travel time chit chat. So I had to go in and edit every single one, and it was so time consuming to edit all of them. So I got that all taken care of. And then I said, okay, now I'm going to create an Instagram account. But you know, you can only have so many Instagram accounts. So I actually took one of my Instagram accounts I don't use and changed the name of it. So all the people who were following that one, all like 12 people, are now following my new one. And then I started going around and finding things to follow and all that kind of stuff. Well, then I'm paying attention a little bit more to the ads and what ads catch my eye and which ads do I not like. And I ended up creating an ad. So I'm selling some planners. So I know I've been kind of hush-hush about what I'm selling, and anybody who's been following my channel knows that I sell planners and calendars and stationery and journals and sketchbooks, and, you know, anything like if you walked into a stationery store, that's the type of stuff I love to carry. And I am like a notebook journal fiend. I love it. I cannot wait to get a new journal, a new notebook, and write on the first page. I don't know why that brings me such satisfaction. And so I created an ad because I'm carrying the Ray Dunn planners, which I'm telling you guys all the time to look at Ray Dunn. Don't pass Ray Dunn items by, especially if you're at garage sales. Don't pass Ray Dunn by, because some of the retired Ray Dunn stuff, if it is a like holiday themed item, like any holiday, could be Easter, St. Patrick's Day, any of that, they can sell for some good money. So I made an ad because I'm carrying quite a few, probably like 10 different varieties of Ray Dunn planners. And so I made an ad that showed 4 of them, and I said, hey, Ray Dunn planners in stock. And I decided to create an Instagram ad with that. And then after I did that, I went over to Facebook and I created a Facebook page for my business because I hadn't had one prior. And then I ended up using that same ad in Facebook. When I created a page, Facebook gave me $10 in like free ad money. So I thought, okay, well, why don't I just run that same ad on Facebook for the same time frame, which is 6 days. And I'm just going to kind of see how do each of them do, like which one drives the most clicks, which one, I can't really tell which one drives the most orders. I think next time what I'm going to do is put a code on it. So maybe like a coupon code for 10% off if you use coupon code Instagram or coupon code Facebook or something like that. So I can kind of track which ones are bringing the traffic that are buying. Now on Facebook, I'm getting a lot of messages. People are asking me questions about the product from the ad. And I'm directing them to my website, but I'm not sure it's converting into a sale. So I'm wondering if I would be better off replying saying, yeah, which planner are you interested in, and just telling them a price and sending them a PayPal invoice, or I don't know if it would be better off just doing that instead of sending them to my website. But the biggest thing was, so the sale I had on my website was a Ray Dunn planner. So that's what leads me to believe that it was the ad that brought the person to my site for them to buy a planner. But I'm wondering if, well, all right, so I got 10 different designs available, right? If you want a monthly and a weekly, like what kind of planner do you want? What do you want it to look like on the front? Do you want a white one, a black one, a craft brown colored one? Do you want it to have a bumblebee on the front? Like, there's so many different designs. So I'd rather have them go to my website to look at the options, and then they can, choose which one works best for them. But it doesn't seem to be converting into a sale as of right now, where if I did it through Messenger, maybe people would be a little more spontaneous. I don't know. So I think the next one who messages me, I'm going to just reply and say, hey, hello, thank you for reaching out. Which planner are you interested in? I can send you a PayPal invoice, or you can pay me with Venmo. Like, I don't know, I'll do something like that and figure out what they want to do. I have requested to sell through my business on Facebook. So my business is called Red Barn Planning. That is my website, redbarnplanning.com. So I'm hoping that I can get approved. I've submitted that application, and if they approve that, then I'll actually have the items right on Facebook also. And then I can, because the thing with Shopify is they integrate selling on Instagram and selling on Facebook. I think probably some other places too. Oh, the other thing I did was I went through last night and I was just kind of looking at all the stuff on Shopify, just You know, there's so much to do. And I want to figure out what all the different, like, I guess there's different plugins and stuff, and I got to figure out what those are. But I saw a link where you could sign up for Google Shopping. And I know that in the past I've done well, like Bonanza. Like, I sell things on Bonanza, and almost all of that I feel like is from people going to Google and seeing something and clicking on it. And I know that Google is spending money on advertising for Google Shopping. And did you know that right now, well, so you can go on Google and you can buy stuff directly from Google, and they integrate it with Shopify. But I've seen ads, and I've seen, oh shoot, I just lost my train of thought. As you probably could tell, like 30 seconds ago, what I was going to say, because I had a thought, and I don't remember. But, so I ended up setting that up, and I really feel like Google, you know, people go to Google. You know, you want to search something, they're like, Google it, right? They don't say search it, they're like, Google it. So people just go to Google. And I actually changed my search to Yahoo, I think it is, on my computer. And it just does not perform as good, in my opinion, as Google. I know some people use like DuckDuckGo or something like that. So I'm pretty happy with Google. So I ended up doing that and set it up. Google is waiving the selling fee until sometime next year. I can't remember, but it's only something like 0.2%. Like, it's not even a whole percentage for their selling fee. So I said, okay, I'm gonna sign up for that. They collect the VAT and taxes for you, so I don't even have to remit. They're considered a marketplace facilitator. So I don't even have to collect sales tax on any of those items, which is amazing, because I do on Shopify. I collect just for my state of New York, because that's where I'm registered. But I don't collect for any other state. I don't think I'll be hitting any threshold that would make it legally for me to do it. If I start to get that big, which I don't know if I foresee it. Plus, I don't think I want to get that big. But if I did, then I would, you know, obviously pay somebody to deal with that for me. But yeah, so I'm excited. So now I got Google, I've got Instagram ads running this week, and I've got Facebook ads running this week. And I'm going to see, like, right now is a good time to sell planners. People are buying them for Christmas presents, buying them for themselves, getting ready. If you're a planner, you're already thinking about, hey, I only got a couple pages left in my planner, and I need to get one for January starting. Or a lot of people like to plan out a month in advance. So they, you know, sales have been pretty good on them. And that's why I figured it was a good time to jump into a niche that makes me excited and happy. And I don't know, I'm feeling really good today. I'm feeling really good. I'm excited. I get to ship off my first order from my own website from a stranger who came and bought it. Not a friend, not a Facebook friend or anybody like that. Which, of course, if you guys want to buy from me, I would always appreciate that. I should set up a coupon code for you. If you support my store, and if you're looking to buy a planner, support my store, and I'll give you guys a special coupon code. Maybe Yellow Brick. I'll make the coupon code Yellow Brick. So if you want to, go to redbarnplanning.com, and at the coupon code section, put in Yellow Brick, one word, Yellow Brick, all lowercase or uppercase. I don't even know. Let's do all lowercase, Yellow Brick. I'll put it down below what it ends up being when I get home. Then, yeah, I'd love for you to come and support my business. Help me get started. And if you want to share my business on your social media, I would love that. Go to my Instagram, Red Barn Planning. Go to, I got the Facebook page, Red Barn Planning. If you want to follow it and then share anything in it, I would appreciate that immensely. I've got so many different types of planners on hand. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I feel like I haven't been this excited in a long time. On yesterday's show, we were talking about me creating my own planner, and I've been thinking about it for quite a while. Thanks to Michelle, she reached out I think her daughter-in-law, or is she your daughter-in-law or future daughter-in-law? Did they get married? I feel like they weren't married, but maybe they got married this past summer. And I'm thinking about, or maybe they're having a baby. I know they were moving. I don't know. I digress. Anyway, I might have a graphic designer. I mean, it's so fresh in my mind. I'm still at the very beginning phases of it that I feel like jumping into a graphic designer right now is kind of putting the cart before the horse. Like, I gotta create the horse. Like, I gotta create the planner and then figure out what I'm gonna do for graphics on the front of it. So, you know, if I do a planner that talks about budgeting, or, you know, like, it might be a different for resellers or something like that, then it would be a different type of graphic on the front. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'd be the same graphic. I don't know. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm almost home. I'm going to do the Sarth video today. I was going to do it yesterday, and I ended up heading out because I had to go to the post office after my father-in-law brought my 75 packages. Actually, it ended up being 77. I stopped by and dropped off 3 more packages that I got orders for before he closed at 1:30. And then I said, well, I might as well run to JCPenney's. That's the only department store we have around here. I said, I might as well run to JCPenney's and get some pants. And by the time I got home, it was just too late for me to really record a video. So I ended up not doing it. So I'm hoping to get that done like right away this morning after I package and get that up. So if anybody wants to buy anything, they can buy it. So go ahead. But you know, all that stuff, well, not all of it, hopefully it'll sell, but stuff is available even after Christmas. So if you wanna, I found out that SARTH stands for Support a Reseller This Holiday Season. That's what it stands for. So if you want to support a reseller this holiday season, and that includes New Year's Day as a holiday, then I would love it if you would check out my store, and if there's anything you want, go ahead and buy it. I think I've only had ever one sale from a viewer, and I love to support other resellers. If you have a small business, let me know. I would love to share. If you have a Shopify store, let me know. I would love to share it out with my friends and stuff like that. You know, I'm always promoting my sister, Vermont Maple. She is Raymond Sugar House, RaymondSugarHouse.com, and you can buy maple products from her, which are the bomb if you love maple. If you need maple syrup, which, by the way, I do have some maple syrup for sale. But if you need maple candy, maple peanuts, maple butter, maple cream, which is a great in place of, instead of using syrup on your pancakes or French toast, or if you want it to put on top of cookies you're making, like sugar cookies. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And it's making me hungry right now. What is the other? Oh, she just came out with maple caramels that got bacon in them. Yum! All right, so RaymondSugarHouse.com is that one. But let me know. I'd love to share your stuff. All right, before I say goodbye, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm hoping that you get a chance to check out this thing that I do called Travel Time Chit Chat. There is a playlist if you want to listen to more of them. They're great to just put on and listen to while you're driving, while you're working, while you're doing dishes, while you're taking a shower in the morning, when you're listing, when you're taking photographs, like anytime, because most of the time you don't have to look at me. You can just listen to what I happen to say. It's kind of like a podcast in some ways. So check out that playlist, and thank you guys so much. I will see you later. All right, bye.